Hey, good morning, Anthony with Bleacher Bros Gaming. And first of all, hoping everybody had a very Merry Christmas or however you celebrate that. I hope it was an amazing day. And happy Boxing Day today. And we are going to conduct our second annual Glory Days Boxing Team Legends Boxing Day Championship. So started this last year, and it was a lot of fun. Got a pretty good response. So we're going to do it again, and as I mentioned, make it an annual tradition. So just to refresh you, how this works is we have two teams of 10 heavyweights, two teams of 10 all-time great heavyweights. One is the old school Rockin' Legends, and that would consist of fighters who fought primarily before 1950. And the second team is the modern day Warriors, and that would include boxers that fought primarily after 1950. So in our second annual contest, there has been one change to each team. For the old-time Rocking Legends, John L. Sullivan has replaced his old nemesis, James Corbett. And on the modern-day Warriors, due to his successful 1921, Tyson Fury has replaced Teofilo Stevenson on that team. Everyone else is the same as last year's lineups. So let's go through those. In addition to Sullivan, the old-time Rocking Legends have Gene Tunney, Harry Wilds, Sam Langford, Jack Dempsey, Rocky Marciano, Joe Louis, Peter Jackson, James Jeffries, and the Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson. The modern-day Warriors, in addition to Floyd, include Big Daddy Riddick Bowe, Sonny Liston, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Joe Frazier, Larry Holmes, Big George Foreman, and, of course, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. And the way this works, Merry Christmas, my good friend, Al Red Sox fan, has joined us here. So the way this works, to refresh your memory, the 10 fighters on each team are shuffled in a random order and will be drawn English Soccer Cup style and face each other in a single round. The scoring for this goes as follows. So for each round, a judge gives a round to your fighter. That team gets a single point. If there is a knockdown, that team gets a bonus point. And if there is a knockout or other stoppage, it is 5 bonus points for that team. So 10 fighters, 10 rounds, and we'll go get the draw done. The fighters have already been shuffled, and see who our first two combatants are in this one. All right, so leading it off for the old school Rockin' Legends, right off the bat, Joe Louis, and he will be facing Mike Tyson. So a battle of sluggers gets us underway. And this should be an exciting way to kick off our second annual Glory Days Boxing Team Legends Championship. And again, our Boxing Day tradition. Here we go. Bell rings and the fighters storm out of the corner. Louis is going to have 2 stars from the outside. Tyson, 2 stars inside. We're going to get going toe-to-toe from the outside right away. Joe Louis lets the hands go in tight. Excuse me. 4 big punches land, and Mike Tyson, no knockouts or cuts possible here. Tyson fires right back, and he is going nowhere. He gets in 3 punches of his own, and this 2021 contest is underway with a good exchange right out of the gate. Arnold Hunter has also joined us at ringside, and Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate those kind words. All right, Louis and Tyson, it's going to be 2 stars from the outside for Joe Louis. Tyson dips inside, gets 3 stars, takes control, and thought that was a 99. Got excited, but no, that's going to be a potential foul check. 96, and Tyson, that's above his foul rating, so he'll get credit for a single punch. Fighters reset, and Tyson bowled his way inside. Louis quick to clinch after that suspiciously low punch that was not called. And again, using generic judges in this one. So Louis, it's going to be 2 stars from the outside now. He gets space, dances around, and lets the hands go. Snaps a jab, followed by a cross. 2 big punches land to Iron Mike. And Tyson, with a 3, is actually going to take one of those away. So Tyson showing some good defense early in this one as Louis gives him a subtle nod. Tyson Does not acknowledge that. Peekaboo style coming forward. Gets inside. Tyson takes control. 92, and that is going to be a clinch. So Lewis hanging on, does not want to engage Tyson in close. Mike Tyson pushes him away, motions him to come in. Lewis looks to dip inside. Tyson beats him there, lets the hands go first. 62 from inside. Tyson, a big miss. Lewis counters and shoots a big right hand over Tyson's head. No damage. Philip Reynolds also joining us here at the arena. Welcome, my friend. And 2 stars each from the inside. And Tyson's going to lead off this toe-to-toe exchange. It's going to be a possible cut as 20 for Mike Tyson. Heavy rights and lefts get through, and 4 big punches land. Joe Lewis sets his feet. Fires back. 91 and 91. That is going to be a clinch. So Lewis is going to take 3 of those punches away using the optional clinch rule, but Tyson still gets that cut check. Lewis, 5 or less. 1, and Lewis is going to have some facial trauma here. 19, and it's going to be a bloody nose for the Brown Bomber. 1 minute to go in the opening round of our 2021 Glory Days Boxing Legends Team Championships, as it's going to be Lewis from the outside, no stars. Tyson dips inside, has 3 stars, lets the hands go. 0-9, and a furious onslaught. 4 big punches land, and Lewis is going to block 1 of those, so 3 for Tyson. 40 seconds to go in the opening round of our team championship. And we do not know who the next 2 fighters are. That will be announced to the crowd as a surprise. But Tyson dominating here on the inside. Punishing cross, follows a jab, and Lewis eats both of those punches. No damage. Final 20 seconds of the round. So Mike Tyson getting the modern-day Warriors off to a great start in this Legends Team Championship. And we'll re-roll that stuck dice. All right, Lewis is going to have no stars from the outside. Tyson again with the big 3-star result inside, and Tyson 17. Heavy lefts and rights get through, and Lewis is going to block 1 of those, reducing the damage to 3. Actually, my bad, it's going to be a possible cut, and that will be another cut. So Lewis eats all 3 punches, and we will see what the facial damage is there as 14. And Lewis, a big gash over the left eye as Tyson closes around with a big looping hook that gashes Lewis, cuts him open. Fortunately, in this format, this will not be a problem because this is the only round these 2 are fighting. All right, so let's go to our judges' scorecards. Punch differential in this, 14-5, a 9-punch differential for Iron Mike. So this should be a great start, and wow. All judges saw it that way, but the second one. So 2 judges give that round to Tyson, 1 to Lewis. And again, our scoring, that's going to be 2 points after 1 round for the modern day Warriors and 1 point for the old school Legends. And the fans give both combatants a nice hand as they make their way back to the dressing room. Our next 2 combatants in this one for the old school Rocking Legends, round number 2, it's going to be the Brockton Blockbuster, Rocky Marciano, taking on the Easton Assassin, Larry Holmes. And this is another intriguing matchup. Holmes made the infamous comment that Rocky Marciano couldn't carry his jockstrap across the street when comparing records before Holmes lost for the first time. So he'll have a chance to put those words into action here, round 2. And if you're just joining us, our first matchup in the first round was Tyson and Lewis, won by Tyson, 2-1. Here we go, round number 2, and 5s for both fighters. Rocky Marciano charges from his corner, but the Easton Assassin dancing smartly from the outside. Double jab, blazing cross, 3 punches get through. Possible cut, 12 is above Marciano's cut rating, no damage to the Blockbuster. Holmes dancing now, taunting Marciano, has the hands low. Rocky works inside, 2 stars, 2 stars for Holmes. It's going to be toe-to-toe. Larry Holmes goes first. And again, double jab, blazing cross, 6 big punches get through. And for Marciano, if he lands, it's going to be a potential cut on the Easton Assassin. 81, and Marciano working inside but misses. So the Easton Assassin off to a quick start in this one. Boxing circles around Marciano early on, but Marciano dips inside, 3 stars. He's going to take control. That's his sweet spot. 58, but he just misses, and Holmes fires back, misses a looping right hand as Marciano ducks under that. Still trying to gauge his distance. Rocky working inside again, 2 stars. And the Easton Assassin, 2 stars on the inside. It's going to be yet another toe-to-toe exchange. And going first here is actually Marciano leads this one off. 17 jackhammer combinations land. 4 big punches get through for Marciano. And just missed a potential knockdown there. But Holmes, if he lands, is going to have a potential knockdown on the rock. And Holmes, 49, just misses on the inside, and a huge right hand. Definitely would have got Rocky's attention, but Marciano unscathed. Resets and trying to work from the outside, not where Marciano wants to be. Holmes dips inside, lets the hands go, and again, 38 scoring. Brisk jab, snap the head back. 2 punches land for Holmes. No defense and no potential damage. Minute 20 to go in the second round of our team championships. Marciano again looks to work inside, but Holmes getting the 3-star result from the outside. Dancing circles around Marciano. Dances in and out, firing away. 4 big punches land, and we are going to have a possible knockdown. And Rocky is going to be hurt as 4 punches get through. Minute to go in the round, and now Larry Holmes, unopposed action. And Holmes, could he get the first stoppage of this team championship? He's working from the inside, and 48. Holmes connects, but that is going to be, holy smoke, another possible knockdown as 2 punches get through. So we will first do no will check on this because only 2 blows, but we'll check for the knockdown on Marciano. Chin check on Rock, and the Rock is hurt again. So it's going to be another unopposed action for Larry Holmes, who is dominating. And the Modern Day Warriors off to a quick start in this team championship, as it's going to be inside again for Larry Holmes. 19 and double jab, blazing cross. 3 big blows get through, and 9, no possible knockdown or cut there. So Marciano regains his composure, but Larry Holmes absolutely boxing circles around the blockbuster in this one. As Rocky works inside, 2 stars and 2 stars from the outside. Toe-to-toe to finish the round. Larry Holmes goes first, 26. And again, double jab, blazing cross. 20 punches landed now for the Easton Assassin. And Marciano tries to keep pace. 61 misses, and that is the bell. A dominating round for the Easton Assassin, Larry Holmes. 20-4, 16 punch differential, and that will definitely go to the Modern Day Warriors. 16 punches and could possibly be a 10-8 round. It was so decisive. But all 3 judges give that comfortably to Larry Holmes. So it's going to be a 3-0 shutout in round 2. Through 2 rounds, the Modern Day Warriors hold a 5-1 lead over the Old School Rockin' Legends in our 2021 Boxing Day Team Legends Championship. And the Old School Rockin' Legends need someone to rally for them as we start round 3. Our matchup will be the Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson. And for the Modern Day Warriors, the real deal, Evander Holyfield, another intriguing matchup. Johnson, that trademark golden smile as the bell rings. Here we go, round number 3. 5-1, Modern Day Warriors with the lead. Johnson looking to change that and getting 3-star result from the outside. He's boxing smartly to start this one off. 39, that's going to be a nice 2-punch combination. And Holyfield just missed a possible knockdown for the Galveston Giant. Holyfield does not defend. Johnson now looks to work inside, and that's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange. No stars for either fighter, and Johnson leads it off. 42. Crisp jab across. Combination gets through for the Galveston Giant. Holyfield fires back. And Holyfield, 66. He's going to miss. Fighters reset coming up on the 2-minute mark of round number 3 of this team title championship. It's going to be outside 2 stars for Johnson. Toe-to-toe again from the outside. Johnson leads it off. 31. Classic jab, cross, hook, connect. 3 big punches land. And give Johnson 7 for the round. Holyfield fires back, and Holyfield misses as Johnson ties him up. So Jack Johnson looking to get the Old School Rockin' Legends back in this contest. 2 stars from the outside, 2 stars from the inside, another toe-to-toe from the outside, and Johnson boxing smartly, withering blows in the pocket. 4 big punches land for Johnson. Holyfield If he connects, we'll have a possible knockdown on Johnson. Lets the hands go. He needs something big. 56 and misses. So Johnson doing to Evander Holyfield what Larry Holmes did to Rocky Marciano last round. And a big round for the old school Rockin' Legends as Johnson continues to work on the outside. It's going to be another toe-to-toe exchange. Johnson goes first, and he misses. And Holyfield now will have a potential knockdown. Fires from the outside, 40, and a jab and a big hook. 2 punches land and chin check for the Galveston Giant. So this could get the old school Rockin' Legends take away that momentum. 15 and no knockdown. Fighters reset. Johnson smiles and says, "You didn't hurt me, Evander." Outside 2 stars for Johnson, and he's going to take control. 57 on the outside. He misses, and Holyfield looking to counter from the outside, lets the hands go. And a big hook caps off 2 punches getting through. Minute to go in the round. As Holyfield works his way back into this round for his team. Johnson again, 2 stars from the outside, going to be another toe-to-toe exchange, this time taking place from the inside as Holyfield took momentum. 23 for Evander, jab, hook, and an uppercut. 3 big punches get through for Holyfield. Johnson, if he lands, potential cut on Holyfield, a 32. He does indeed. That jab, cross, and hook getting through. 3 punches for the Galveston Giant. And cut check on Holyfield. He's only a 4, though, so he's fine. 40 seconds to go in the round. And a very good round for the old school Rockin' Legends. Holyfield looking to close the gap. Deuces for both, and Holyfield does take control from the outside, but 51 is going to be missed. Johnson with a blazing counter gets 2 punches in. 16 punches total in this round for Johnson now. Firing back, and bam. 2 stars from the inside and 3 stars or no stars from the inside for Holyfield. Johnson's going to close this round with a flourish with a 49. And that is going to be a crisp jab, cross connecting, and that is the actually possible cut to end the round. And Holyfield and no cut. So that is the round. And our good friend Barack Liberal has joined us. Just received this yesterday. Saw that on Facebook, my friend, and appreciate that very much. And you're most definitely welcome, Dennis. Yeah, I should have noticed that on your order. So again, apologize for that, but glad to see that you are enjoying the game. All right, so here we go. Round number 3, and Johnson definitely got his team back into this contest. So we'll see what the scoring is here. It is a 10-punch differential. So 1-19, unless we have a blind judge, and Johnson takes all 3 judges' cards. So that is a 3-0 result for the old school Rockin' Legends. That narrows the gap as we head into round 4 to 5-4 for the modern day Warriors. And Jack Johnson gets a very warm round of applause for the old school Rockin' Legends supporters. And we're ready for round number 4 of this team challenge. And the next 2 combatants, a very interesting boxer-slugger matchup. Gene Tunney for the old school Rockin' Legends, and for the modern day Warriors, George Foreman. Hey, appreciate that. And again, thank you for the support. Enjoy the day with your family. So toe-to-toe, if the first one rolls for a possible cut or knockdown. So the way that works is you can have both fighters get a cut or a foul in a toe-to-toe exchange. For a knockdown, though, there can only be one. The only double knockdown occurs on the rare event chart. So in this case, if both fighters have a chance for a knockdown and the fighter with momentum gets there first, stuns him or knocks his opponent down, the second fighter does not get to roll for their knockdown. If there is no knockdown or stun, then the second fighter would get to roll for their knockdown and the chin check on fighter 1, if that makes sense. So yeah, everything can occur simultaneously on a toe-to-toe except a knockdown. So we're ready to go. Round number 4. And Tunney and Foreman, another very interesting matchup. And Foreman charges from his corner, coming out fast. 63 from the inside, lets the hands go, misses. Tunney smartly ties him up. Second segment of the round, and Tunney's going to have 1 star from the outside. So Big George gauging space much better than Gene so far, 53, but George just can't connect. And Tunney with a 4, a brisk countering opportunity. 2 punches get through on Big George. So let's see if Tunney can get his composure now, get the space down. 2 stars from the outside for Gene, 1 star inside. Tunney from the outside lets the hands go. 56, and the high number there outside is Tunney, a master boxer, and Foreman eats both of those punches. 2 minutes to go in the round. The Fighting Marine now looking to get comfortable with the intimidating Foreman, dancing smartly, 3 stars from the outside. And Tunney is going to take control, lets the hands go, 66, and no connect there. He misses. George Foreman misses on the counter as Tunney dances out of danger. And you can see by Tunney's eyes, he takes Big George seriously, a hulking, menacing man. 1 star from the outside for Tunney. George Foreman bulls his way inside, pushes Tunney into the ropes, lets the hands go. 18, heavy shots get home. 4 big punches land for Foreman, and 6, possible knockdown check. 10. Tunney, though, wears those punches well and holds on. And again, looking at his corner with an astonished look in his eyes as if to say, this guy hits hard. Tunney gets distance, works inside himself, takes control, lets the hands go, 82, and it's going to be a clinch. Not wanting to engage Foreman on the inside. Minute 20 to go in round number 4. Tunney from the outside, 2 stars. Foreman inside, 2 stars. And it's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange from the outside. Tunney goes first, 39. Peppers, 2 jabs across home. 7 punches in the round for Tunney. And we're going to have potential cuts for both men if Foreman lands. Foreman from the outside does as well. Wicked 3-punch combination. So we're going to have a double cut check here. So first Foreman, and 6 or less, and no cut or other damage for Foreman. Gene Tunney, and 1. Tunney's going to have some facial damage going on. Let's see what the damage is. And Tunney cut above the left eye. Minute to go in the round. So Fighting Marine bleeding. Let's see how he likes the taste of his own blood as he again looks to work from the outside. But Foreman working his way outside as well, going to be toe-to-toe. Foreman goes first, 35, and another wicked 3-punch combination gets home. And this is going to be a possible knockdown for Big George, and Tunney misses. So chin check for Gene Tunney now. And Tunney hard to hurt, 6. He wears those punches as well. So final 40 seconds of the round. Big George with momentum. Tunney works inside, 2 stars. Going to be yet another toe-to-toe exchange. Big George goes first. Big George misses. Tunney fires back. Tunney doesn't have the power to hurt Big George as he misses as well. 20 seconds to go in the round. A very close round. Closest round of the contest so far between these 2 teams. As Big George takes control from the outside again and closes the round in style. A furious onslaught as 5 big punches get through and a possible cut for Tunney. 9 is above his cut rating, but George, 15-7 is the final tally in this, and the Modern Day Warriors off to a great start in this team challenge, except for, of course, for Jack Johnson. All right, so here we go. The judges' point differential is 8. Wow, and a surprising scoring there. 1 judge gives it to Foreman, and the other 2 judges appreciate Tunney's boxing ability much better. So it's a 2-1 result for the Old School Rockin' Legends. And as you would expect in a contest with 20 legendary heavyweights, through 4 rounds, we are tied at 6 points apiece. So the match has drawn even. And our next 2 fighters in the ring coming from the locker room is the Black Prince, Peter Jackson. Denied a shot at John L. Sullivan and James Corbett, and he's going to get to face the greatest. Welcome to the big time, Peter. Muhammad Ali for the Modern Day Warriors, and we'll get right to it. Round number 5 underway. And for Jackson, it's going to be 2 stars, and he takes control working inside against Ali, but he's going to miss. And that is a mistake Ali's going to make him pay for as he counters. 2 big punches get through. And Jackson, when he lands a counter punch, he has the counterpoint trait where he'll get credit for an extra blow. 2 stars for the inside for Peter, and he works inside, takes control, misses. And Ali with the 7 on the counter check. And Ali, a master at counter punching, gets 2 more punches through. As Ali on his counter check goes all the way up to 7. That is as high as you can get in the game. Once again, Peter Jackson looks to work inside, but Ali, the big 3-star result from the outside, and the greatest up on his toes, dancing around. We have a crooked die here. And a 0-6, that's going to be Masterful Boxing Working Legend or Levels. 5 big punches land. 20 is going to be a possible cut. And 4, Jackson will be cut or have other facial injuries. As the greatest, showing why here, as Johnson's going to have a cut above his left eye. 2 minutes to go in the round. So thus far in this Boxing Day Legends Team Championship, there has been plenty of blood, as Jackson now looks to work inside, but Ali takes control on the inside, beats him there, 82. That's going to be a clinch. Would have been a possible knockdown for the greatest. But he's content to hang on and box smartly as Jackson again looks to work inside, but Ali getting that big 3-star result from the outside, dancing around, sharp 3-punch combination, and that peppers Peter Jackson, snaps his head back. No damage, though, beyond that. And we will be using the optional output rule. So if Jackson does not land, it's going to be all 3 judges going for Ali. But still plenty of time to go. And Jackson, with that 3-star result of his own from the outside, is going to take control. 93, and that is going to be a clinch, however. So minute to go as the greatest has frustrated Peter Jackson thus far. And Richard Butler has joined us at the arena. So a team gets points. You'll get 1 point for each judge that gives you the round. So a possible 3 points there. If a knockdown is scored, your team gets a bonus point. And if there is a stoppage in the round, your team will get 5 bonus points. So knockdowns are huge in this, or knockout stoppages, I should say. All right, final minute of the 5th round, 5th match of this Boxing Day contest. And from the inside, Peter Jackson has a couple of stars, 2 stars for Ali. And they are going to go a toe-to-toe. And Jackson, with momentum coming in, is going to go first. So this result's going to take place from the inside, and Jackson lets the hands go, 92, and he's going to pull Ali into another clinch. So Jackson with momentum, but not doing anything. 40 seconds to go in the round. And it's going to be 2 stars from the inside for Peter Jackson again, 2 stars from the outside, another toe-to-toe from the inside, and 85. Yet again, Jackson clinches. He does not want to engage with the greatest, and he's going to get shut out if he can't let the hands go and land here. No stars for Jackson, and Ali's going to close around like he started, in control, up on his toes, dancing from the outside, in and out, pumps the jab, 4 big punches land, 16 for the round, and that's going to do it, a 16-0 punches landed shutout. And again, using the output rule, that is automatically going to go 3-0 for the modern day Warriors. We do not have to roll for the judges on that. So through 5 rounds, we are at the halfway point of our Boxing Day Team Legends competition. The modern day Warriors holding a 9-6 lead over the old school Rockin' Legends. And up next, for the old school Rockin' Legends, it is I Can Lick Any Man in the House, the Boston Strong Boy, John L. Sullivan, and he's going to be facing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe. And Big Daddy has that slacker trait, so we have to roll pre-fight. And 15, that's not going to come into play. Sullivan, no traits. So this will be a clean round going forward, as no traits will be applied for either man. Here we go. Bell rings. Sullivan looks to bull his way inside, and he's going to start it toe-to-toe, making it dirty, but gets in, mauls Bowe, and grabs him, wrestles him into the corner. And Riddick Bowe pushes a smaller man away, pats him on the head. That enrages Sullivan. He looks to work inside again, and they're going to be another toe-to-toe exchange. Sullivan again leads it off. This time, Wild Cross finishes the flurry. 4 big punches land for the Boston Strong Boy, and he's going to have a possible knockdown on Big Daddy. Bowe fires back. 56 from the inside. He's going to miss. Chin check for Riddick Bowe. And 4 or less, he's hurt. 18 wears that punch from Sullivan. Shakes his head, dances away. Sullivan now working forward, but Bowe pulls him back into the corner, lets his hands go from the inside. 63, that's going to be a miss. Sullivan fires wildly. He misses as well. And definitely not a fight for the squeamish so far. Sullivan windmilling blows, wild all over the place. It's going to be yet another a toe-to-toe exchange. And again, Sullivan's going to lead this off from the inside, misses. Bowe fires back, and that's going to be a 96 and a possible foul. So 1 punch gets through for Bowe. And we will do a foul check, 8 or less for Big Daddy, and that one is let go. So fighters reset at ring center, and Bo circling around, Sullivan moving forward. 2 stars from the inside for John L. Riddick Bo meets him there, and Bo is going to lead this exchange off on the inside. He's going to miss. Sullivan fires back. 21, wicked 3-punch combo for John L. And to the fans' surprise, Sullivan, though not much action as some of the other earlier rounds between the other combatants, is having his way with Big Daddy so far, as Bo challenged to handle his wild brawling style. It's going to be another toe-to-toe from the inside. And again, big wild cross gets through at the end to finish the flurry for John L. And it's going to be a possible cut for Riddick Bo. Bo fires back 46, and that's going to be a punishing jab following a cross and cut check for Riddick Bo. 5 or less. He has facial damage. 8 eats that punch, no problem. Minute to go in the round, and Riddick Bo has to solve Sullivan. And again, each fighter only gets around with his opponent. It's going to be Bo losing control on the outside to John L., but John L. does not fight well in space. His punches fall short. Bo laughs at him. And Bo, again, notorious for his inconsistency, seems to have taken this fight lightly, but he is losing this round right now. 2 stars from the inside for John L., 2 stars outside for Bo. And Riddick Bo with momentum, toe-to-toe from the outside. It's going to be a jab, hook and a cross, score. 3 big punches get through for Big Daddy. And it's going to be a possible knockdown. Sullivan will have a possible cut. And 60, Sullivan's going to miss. So we have a chin check for John L., and 5 or less for the Boston Strong Boy. No. 20 seconds to go in the round. So Bo, hoping this late flurry can steal this one for the from the judges for him. 2 stars inside, though. Sullivan relentless. Going to be toe-to-toe from the inside. Big Daddy goes first. 64. He misses. And Sullivan's going to get the last crack to impress the judges. 97. And he impresses them with a potential foul. And Sullivan, a rugged, undisciplined brawler, is going to get warned for a foul. Let's see what we have. 18, and that's going to be a warning for elbows, but the round expires, and that will not impact the fight. It's a 6-punch differential for the Boston Strong Boy, a surprising result, as Riddick Bo, again, just really never got it going in his 3 minutes to impress. So 6-punch advantage, and we will roll on the judges' scorecard, and it is going to all go to John L. Sullivan. So just like that, through 6 rounds, we are suddenly tied again. 9 points for the old school Rockin' Legends and 9 points for the modern day Warriors, as round number 7 matchup is up next. And let's see who we have for this one, as emerging from the locker room. It's going to be the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey for the old school Rockin' Legends, and the Bear, Sonny Liston. So fireworks possible in this one as bell rings, and 4s for Bo. Both men meet inside, and letting the hands go first. The Manasseh Mauler bores in behind a short cross. 2 punches get through, and it is going to be possible knockdowns for each if Sonny Liston lands. And Liston, 97, and he is going to get a potential foul. So Liston, that is above his foul rating. That 1d20 goes from knockdown check to foul, but he's going to have to survive a chin check from the Manasseh Mauler. So 5 or less. Liston's in trouble. 12, no. He eats a big hook from Dempsey, shakes it off. Exciting start to this one, as again, Dempsey working inside gets the 3-star result, snatches control, 71. He's going to miss and looking to counter. Liston, big right hand is a 2nd punch through and backs Dempsey off. Dempsey resets. The Manasseh Mauler looking to work from the outside. That is not where he's comfortable. It's going to be a toe-to-toe from the outside. Sonny Liston leads it off. 44, and hook and across connect. 2 big punches land for the Bear, as Dempsey looks to get in a couple of shots of his own. He misses as well. So Liston dominating Dempsey from distance so far in this one. 2 minutes to go in the round. We are in match number 7 of our team championship, as Dempsey works inside. He's got 2 stars, 2 stars from the outside. Sonny Liston, though, with momentum. Combo lands behind a jab. 3 big punches land for the Bear. And it's going to be a possible knockdown of the Manasseh Mauler. Dempsey, though, lets the hands go, pressures with rights and lefts. 4 big punches get through. Chin check for Jack, and Dempsey, 5 or less, he's in trouble. 1, Dempsey is down. Dempsey goes down, and a bonus point for the modern day Warriors. Let's see if Dempsey can beat the count. Referee Mills Lane starts the count. Is Dempsey going to make it? 2 or less, this one's over. 4, he struggles to his feet, but he's going to be hurt, and he takes an 8 count. So now Liston has an unopposed action. Let's see if we can have our first stoppage of this match. Liston working forward, minute 40 to go in the round. And actually, I did not credit his punches there, did I? Okay. 54 as Liston works in, 54, and that's going to take place from the outside, and he is going to miss. So Dempsey, a chance to hang on, get his wits back about him. Here we go, 4s for each. It's going to be another toe-to-toe exchange. Sonny Liston leads us off from the inside. Combo lands behind a jab. Another 3 punches get through for the Bear. As Dempsey, you know what? I'm screwed up here. I should be here. All right. Dempsey is going to have a possible knockdown if he lands. And for Sonny Liston, it's a possible cut. And 93 is going to be a clinch. So that negates 2 of those punches. But Dempsey still has to roll for a potential cut here. And he is fine. Minute to go in the round. Liston and Dempsey living up to the hype. Dempsey pressuring inside. Is going to have 2 stars take control. Lets the hands go. 77 misses, and Liston misses as well. 1 star for Dempsey. 3 stars from the inside. He automatically takes control. Pressures with lefts and rights. 4 big punches get through for the Manasseh Mauler. Possible knockdown. Chin check. Liston eats that. 20 seconds to go in the round. As 15 well above Liston's danger range. As Dempsey again from the inside, 3 stars. He's closing strong for the old school rocking legends. And a 40, that's going to be a wicked 3-punch combination. 13 punches landed now. And for the Bear, 7, he eats all of them. So that's going to be the round. Now, Dempsey landed 13 punches to 9, so a 4-punch differential. But again, going by the scoring rules here, if there is a knockdown and you see in parentheses the low fighter still gets a 10-8 round, which doesn't matter. It's going to be a 4-point round for the modern day Warriors. So 3 points for all 3 judges giving the round to Liston, plus a bonus point for the knockdown. So through 7 rounds in this, we have 3 rounds, 3 fights to go. It is 13-9, the modern day Warriors, and they have never trailed in this. They've been tied, but they've led from the first bout. So round number 8, a very exciting contest. We had our first knockdown as Dempsey hits the canvas. So in the 8th match, it's going to be the Boilermaker, James Jeffries, against the Lion, Lennox Lewis. And this will be strength against the superior boxing ability of Lewis. Here we go. Round number 8, and Jeffries looking to work from the outside, and Lewis looking to work from the inside. It's going to be toe-to-toe from the outside, 91, and Jeffries is going to grab and clinch. Thinking better of that, another 2-star result from the outside for Jeffries, and Lewis loses control and pummeling the head and body. James Jeffries, 5 big punches land and battering the Lion back. Lewis tries to defend and blocks one of those. So that changes that to a 4-punch result. 2:20 to go in the round. And again, 2 stars each. It's going to be a toe-to-toe from the outside. 69. Daisy, you can hear cheering in the background. Jeffries misses and Lewis misses as well. 2 minutes to go in the round. Jeffries with a 4-punch advantage thus far. 3s for both. And Lewis now finally working the outside. Lets the hands go. Would have been a possible knockdown, but he falls short as Jeffries unable to counter. Lewis still looking to dance. And Jeffries, though, works inside. Bolts Lewis into the corner. Lets the hands go and misses. And looking to counter is Lewis. Lewis gets through 2 punches on the counter, a hook. turns Jeffries' jaw sideways, sweat flies, and Jeffries shakes it off. Working from the outside now, Jeffries, and it's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange. Jeffries goes first, or actually Lewis goes first with momentum. 37, that's going to be a sharp three-punch combination. And if Jeffrey scores, it's going to be a possible knockdown, and he does not. Minute to go in the round as a whistling right hand just grazes Lewis's chin. Takes a deep breath, recomposes himself. 2 stars from the inside for Jeffries and 2 stars from the inside for Lewis. Another toe-to-toe exchange. From the inside, Lewis goes first. 2 punches get through, brisk jabs. Snapping the head back, possible cut for Jeffries. And Jeffries' cut rating is 5 and 4. Jeffries going to have some facial damage. And 2, he has swelling around the left eye. 40 seconds to go in the round. Lewis looking to extend the lead of the modern-day Warriors. Deuces for both and taking control from the inside, though. Withering blows in the pocket. 4 big punches land for the Boilermaker. And eating all 4 of those is Lennox Lewis. Final 20 seconds of the frame. We'll have 2 rounds, 2 fights left after this. Outside, 2 stars for Jeffries. And outside, 2 stars for Lewis. And Jeffries goes first. It's going to take place from the outside, 53, not where he is proficient. He misses. And firing back is Lennox Lewis, 91. That's going to be a clinch. That ends the round. All right, so in this one, 8 punches to 7, a 1-punch advantage for Jeffries. And this has been our closest round of the contest thus far. So this could be split. All right, so we're going to get 2 for Lewis and 1 for Jeffries. So with 2 fights to go, the modern-day Warriors hold a 15-10 advantage in team scoring. And coming down to the last 2 fights, so round number 9, it's going to be the Boston Terror, Sam Langford, taking on Smoking Joe Frazier. And Frazier's trait, Mauler, is not going to come into play because stamina is not going to be a thing with 1 round. But Langford, with the body snatcher trait, very much could come into play, and Frazier will be unable to defend inside. So here we go. 2 stars from the inside, and that's where Langford goes right off the bat. Takes control, 91, and it's going to be a clinch to start the fight or the round. Frazier now bobbing, weaving, coming forward. Langford looking to box from the outside, but Frazier slips into the inside. 61, just misses, trying to go to the body, and 6 on the counter check. That's going to be 2 punches landing for Langford. So Langford draws first blood in this one. Again, only 1 bout after this. It's going to be 3s for both men and a toe-to-toe from the inside. Langford goes first. Langford with a possible knockdown as he gets a 24. Withering blows in the pocket for Big Sam. 4 punches land, and Frazier looking to fire back, 77. He's going to miss. It's going to be a chin check for Smoking Joe. 5 or less, he's in trouble. 9, he eats those punches, but Langford looking to pull the old school boxing legends back into this and give them a shot to win it in the final round. 2 stars from the inside for Langford. 2 stars from the inside for Lewis. Another toe-to-toe. Langford goes first, boring in behind a short cross as Langford. 2 punches get through for Sam, and he's going to have another possible chin check on Frazier. And if Frazier lands, cut check on Langford, and Frazier does indeed land. He gets some withering blows of his own through. So 3 punches land. First, we will do the chin check for Frazier, 5 or less. 10, he is good. Cut check for Langford, 7 or less, and he's good as well. So good evenly matched fight thus far. Langford, though, getting the better of it thus far. It's going to be from the outside at 1 star. Frazier finally gets inside, takes control, lets the hands go. 3 big punches land for Frazier. And 3, and that is going to be a chin check on Langford. And 4, Langford is going to be hurt. So an unopposed segment for Smoking Joe Frazier, and he could salt this away with a big round here. So unopposed, and Frazier's going from the inside. 27, another withering 3-punch salvo, and 1, another chin check for Langford. 5 or less, Sam's in trouble. 4, and Sam is hurt again. So with a minute to go, it's going to be another unopposed segment for Smoking Joe. And actually, two, we have to do a will check because that was 3 punches landed. So will check, referee stoppage, 5 or less. And this fight is over. Joe Frazier gets the TKO stoppage again. 3 punches landing on a stunned opponent. You do a will check, and that's it. So our first stoppage, TKO, and that is going to be a 5-point round for the Modern Day Warriors, and that takes our team score to 20-10, and that pretty much salts it away. So the old school rockin' legends is Joe Frazier. His teammates come out to greet him. The final fight will be for only pride, and making his first appearance in the Boxing Day Team Championship is Tyson Fury, taking on the Black Panther, Harry Wills. And Wills, again, will look to gain a measure of respect for his team. And here we go. Final round of our 2021 Team Legends Challenge, as Harry Wills looks to work from the outside. Tyson Fury looking to work inside, toe-to-toe to start. Wills goes first. Misses. Fury fires back. 70. He misses as well. The Gypsy King up on his toes. Harry Wills looking up, marveling at the size of this big guy, as it's going to be no stars for Wills, and Tyson Fury from the outside takes control. 57, peppering the jab, but it falls short. No punches landed yet in this one. Wills being cautious, trying to get inside that long reach of Fury, and working from the outside, 2 stars. And 2 stars from Fury. Toe-to-toe from the outside. Fury goes first, and combo lands behind a jab. The Gypsy King with 3 punches landed. No cuts or knockdowns possible this segment, as 86, Wills comes up short. 2 minutes to go in our round fight and Team Challenge championships here. Wills again looking to work from the outside, and finally gets momentum, takes control, lets the hands go, and that's going to be several blows finding the mark. 3 big punches land, as Fury, looking to defend, blocks 1 of those, so that's going to reduce it to 2. Just missed a possible knockdown check as well, did Harry Wills. 6s for both men. Wills in control now, boring inside. 86 grabs, and Fury obliges him as the men fall into a clinch. Mills Lane separates them. Working from the outside, 2 stars for Harry Wills. He takes control once again, 78, but misses. The Gypsy King tries to counter, does not. So both men not really engaging. This has been the most lackluster round of our team championship, unfortunately, as Harry Wills, 2 stars, going to be another toe-to-toe exchange. And Wills with momentum last, and this is going to come from the inside, lets the hands go, roll of 20. Several blows finding the mark again. That's up to 5 for the round. And no damage, knockdowns, cuts will be possible here as Fury looks to fire back. 33, and combo landing behind the jab. So 3 punches get through for the Gypsy King. Very close, 6 punches to 5. And again, our most subdued round of this contest, as it's going to be 2 stars from the outside. Harry Wills takes control, and again, several blows find the mark, gets him up to 8 punches landed for the round, and Fury is going to block 1 of those, so down to 7. Last 20 seconds to go in our 2021 Glory Days Boxing Day Team Legends Championship. Say that fast 3 times as Harry Wills, no stars from the inside. Fury gets in, takes control, lets the hands go, and he's going to finish strong for his team, uncorking the hands in tight. 4 big punches land, possible knockdown. Wills eats it, and that is it. So this outcome was already determined coming into this bout, as no way Wills could do anything but gain anything but pride for his team. 3-punch differential. We'll see how the judges see this. All right, so it is going to go 2 points to Fury, 1 to Harry Wills, and that's going to do it. So your final score in the Glory Days Boxing 2021 Legends Team Cup Challenge in commemoration of Boxing Day. See, Modern Day Warriors, and again, that team consisted of Riddick Bowe, Tyson Fury, Sonny Liston, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Joe Frazier, Larry Holmes, George Foreman, and Muhammad Ali. Taking the measure of the old school rockin' legends, consisting of John L. Sullivan, Gene Tunney, Harry Wills, Sam Langford, Jack Dempsey, Rocky Marciano, Joe Louis, Peter Jackson, James Jeffries, and Jack Johnson. And again, the defining moment in this one, clinching it for his team with a TKO stoppage in the 9th round, Joe Frazier over Sam Langford. So that's going to do it. And again, this will be an annual thing. This is our 2nd annual one. I hope everyone enjoys this. So I want to thank our friends. Al, Red Sox fan, again, check out that amazing channel. He's got all kinds of fun stuff going. We've got to get together and talk boxing soon, my friend. Arnold Hunter, again, thanks for stopping in. Barack Liberal, and our good friend Dennis, a new customer and member of the Glory Days community. Welcome and thanks for stopping by. And finally, Richard Butler. Appreciate you all checking this out. Hope everyone, again, had a Merry Christmas and enjoy the rest of your holidays. Anthony with Bleacher Bums Gaming. Take care. Have a great day.